Good morning, sheep fans. Lynn's the name and sheep is the game. Ooh, sorry. This rainy weather reminded me of Scotland. Wrong video. Good morning and welcome to Utopia Farms. Let's go inside and see what's happening in here today. Okay, it's on now. And it works the same as last time. Tell people what we're doing.
So Lynn's gonna let her lambs loose this morning. There they go.
Come on, you guys. You guys, come here. Come here. You guys, this way. Lammies, lammies. Lammies. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Look where you are. And look at this. Look at this. And we got feeder. With my Arnie's gonna set you up a bottle feeder in here. There you go. Arnie's gonna put a bottle feeder in here, and you guys are in with the big guys now. You can show the other sheep that are in here. So show that there are others in here.
I'm a good dictator, not a speaker. There's a new ewe we just let loose this morning. A late ewe. I don't know what took her so long to get pregnant, but she eventually had a lamb, first timer. She got shorn off, and that mother is not too happy with her in the pen now. Doesn't want to share.
That's her lamb. She's with her lamb.
She's with her lamb.
But she's nervous. She's a first timer.
I mentioned that, Lynn. It's the first timer. So she'll learn how to be with another group and learn how to get along.
And look at these three.
And Lynn's finishing off these three here.
Look at how talented. And look at how small Kit is.
A little bit inconsistency there in the size.
Little Kit, but look at how she's grown.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if that lamb was premature, like 2 weeks early. Is that possible? I don't know.
I don't know, but she's doing well.
Yeah.
And the other two, look at how wide their hips are and shoulders.
Yeah, the other two there with
They're for Geronimo.
with that little border collie tail. Look at the little white tipping into that tail. It's kind of like a light going off.
Oh, one of you's done. You're done. You're done. You're done. Oh.
So since we're running out of room, I guess, we're going to use this pen here
There.
for the late ewes, and we're going to have to deal with the situation as it gets worse. Because there's 4 more ewes having others right now, so I'm thinking about next 10 days we'll have another 4 ewes come in. And I don't know why they went so long, if the ram took a holiday. And yeah, if we would have pulled the ram out, then we wouldn't have any lambs at all. So is that the answer? I don't know. But
You can turn it off if you want. Doesn't have to be long.
these guys right now are going to have the freedom of the pen. We'll see how long it takes for them to jump in that manger. Because the manure pack is a little higher than I like it to be.
Way too high.
So maybe I'll spend an afternoon and take out the manure and give them brand new bedding that they won't jump in these mangers. Because that's a problem.
We're in the coveralls doing chores now. These guys are getting their creep. Arnie's rolling out a bale of hay. And in the other side, we got a lamb race going on. So I'm just going to walk over and see what's going on over there. There they are at it. Today is extremely rainy day. It just poured rain all night and it's pouring rain again all day. We haven't had a rain like that for a really long time. Usually it's just bursts of rain and then it stops, but this has been a steady 24-hour rain, which is good for the fields. And the sheep don't mind it because they're indoors. They can watch the rain, but they don't get wet. We have the curtains quite a bit down so the air can get in, but it's coming straight down so the barns aren't getting wet inside. You're very handsome. And your dad is handsome. You're very handsome too. So, the little Dorset Rams are here. Well, the big Dorset Rams, the fall ones. And the wall, it's still standing. Nobody got through, nobody knocked it over. So I guess it worked. So we're in weaned lamb group. This guy's walking through, but right here we had a cluster all sleeping, being woken up for the morning, and they're all Dorsets because they all stay in their groups. Hi buddies. Hi. There's Angel's boy. He's so nice. Hi, who are you? Hi, you're really nice. Hi. 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 Hi, you guys. Oh, you're a big girl. Big girl. Big girl. She doesn't realize that I'm doing that. I thought he was dead, but we've got same problem some of the people in the field have. A ram is upside down and can't get up. And of course it was the ones that roll over and can't get up are the big ones. That was number 3. But there was just a little dip where these panels fell down, and it was enough to get him trapped in there. He seems okay, but we don't like to come and see that in the morning. So basically what happens when you find a sheep upside down like that, it's called being cast. And you see it a lot in the fields because fields have little dips and holes in them, and sheep lay in them. And when they lay in them and they've got lambs in them, or they're heavy built sheep like Texels, it's a common problem with. But anyone who's got weight on them, what happens is they maybe will lay on top of the incline, and when they go to get up, or even while they're sleeping, they might roll a bit and go down the incline so that they end up upside down. And because they're nice wide sheep, the like the coffee table I said we're looking for, they're laying flat on their back, and you got a little rise on either side of you, so they can't tilt themselves back up. And it looks funny when you see them like that and you tip them back over and they run off, but it's actually not a funny thing. It's it can be a very deadly thing. When they're upside down like that, all their organs and stuff, and if they've got lambs in there, it's cutting off all their circulation, their lungs, their everything. Basically, it gets all squashed, and they can't survive that way for long. So after a few hours, even if you get them up, some of them will stagger around, and they still may not make it. It is a killer of sheep, so you don't want that to happen. But anytime you got a heavy sheep and a little incline where they could lay down, there's a possibility that that will happen. Oh, quiet now as they all start to eat. A dark, dreary day today, but it doesn't stop these guys from having a good time. These are mainly the ewe lambs. Oh, but there's a guy who must have hopped over because he shouldn't be there. We'll go grab him. So Arnie's giving some straw to these guys on the ram side. I feel like that's the ram side now because there's more rams than ewes on this side, but there are Suffolk ewe lambs on that side too. Looks like they're liking that, the ones that aren't eating. The other ones are playing in the new straw. All is a happy day. This afternoon we're just recording the Dorsets because we're going to be setting up breeding groups soon, so I have just been recording all the ewes that are here, marking them down so I can pair them up with the correct ram when we do the breeding groups. So we just got one other bunch to come through the chutes here and then we'll be done. These fall lambers are some of my favorites because they lamb in the fall without cedars. They're in great shape, and fall lambing is so nice because it's such a beautiful time of year. No freezing, no heat and mosquitoes and bugs. It's a really nice time for lambing. I wish all sheep could do this naturally. The lambs are all the way at the other end of the pen, so we'll see if they can figure out that I'm up here. Lammies, come here! Hi, lammies! Lammies, here! Hi! Hi, I'm right here! I'm right here! Yeah, I'm right here! Kit, I'm right here! Hi! Kit, come here! There you go! I'm right here. You found me. Let's see if we can feed you like this. So our breeding rams are patiently waiting here. We've sorted out the ewes. And now Marnie's gonna clean out the barn where they're gonna be having their breeding groups so that they have nice fresh pens to be romantic in. Not to mention we don't want rams jumping over if the bedding pack's too high. They'll leap into the feeder if there's another ewe in a different pen in heat. So this way the rams can't jump over and they have nice clean bedding for breeding. The ewes are nice and clean, the rams are nice and clean. And we got a few pens to clean out, and he's got a few other things, and then the rams are going to be going in. Oi, and the weather's been a mite wicked today. But we're going to call it a day on Utopia Farms. And I think tomorrow's supposed to be a less rainy day, but hopefully it's not as dreary as today. Bye for now.